Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope everybody's day is going great. Mine's been really awesome, and today we have a great video lined up. First, we're talking about Washington, D.C., guys. Now, I'm sure everybody knows here, yesterday I made a video leaking that Washington, D.C. would be the next new Overwatch League team / city for Season 2. You know, I got a lot of mixed responses. Some people called me crazy. Some people were like, wow, Michael, is this really true? And I was like, yeah, man, it is true. I believe my sources, and if you're willing to trust that, then yeah, you can believe it. Well, guess what, guys? The beloved and extremely trusted Jacob Wolf from ESPN wrote an article that he also has sources that the Overwatch League are going to add a Washington, D.C. spot. Along with that, a new one that I haven't talked about yet, guys, Hangzhou, China. So 2 more confirmed, or almost confirmed because it's coming from Jacob Wolf. He's never wrong. Overwatch League cities coming to Season 2. Super exciting, guys. That puts us at like a total of 8 now, which might be where Blizzard ends it. We're going to talk all about the new cities. And then, guys, we are talking about the Florida Mayhem because I expect them to make some major changes to their roster this coming week. And I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. So the CEO of the Florida Mayhem did tweet a little over 3 days ago saying that there would be a huge acquisition for the Florida Mayhem. Well, I think I have a good idea of what they're doing, guys. From what I am being told is that Florida Mayhem is going to be releasing almost all of their Western players. I'm talking like 6 of them, guys. Logix, Zupe, Zebosai, Swoosh, Logix, Manitin, Zappies. Like literally, guys, almost the entire Western roster is going to be wiped out. And I think they are going to attempt to pick up an entire Korean contenders roster. I don't know which one yet. It could be Kongdu Panthera, could be X6 Gaming, could be Runaway, could be any of the top 5, top 6 teams. We're going to get way more in detailed about this whole entire Florida Mayhem situation at the second half of the video, guys. So be sure, if you guys are excited to watch this video, drop a like, pause the video. It's super easy. Click that thumbs up. And if you want to stay updated on all Overwatch League updates, news, roster changes, whatever the hell it is, guys, you'll never miss out. Just click that red subscription box, turn post notifications on, and you'll never miss a video. And now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. So I already had a video planned about talking about Washington, D.C. today, and I was actually working on it already. I was going to post some clips talking about Shane, XQC, who both mentioned Washington, D.C., so I'm just going to go ahead and play those clips first before we hop into Jacob Wolf's article.
I've known the last Overwatch League spot city for fucking a while. I didn't even know nobody knew. I generally thought that everyone knew for the longest time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm feeding. Oh, God. Holy heck. What's behind us?
Good fuck, kid.
Oh, the first deal.
Washington, D.C., yeah.
How did they give me 150 HP?
So there we have it from XQC saying that he thought everyone knew the spot, which in actuality nobody actually really knew, besides maybe some people on the inside, but publicly no one knew. And now let's go to move on to this clip from Shane, which I absolutely love this clip. You can genuinely tell how excited he really is about the Overwatch League, and I just share that exact same emotion with him, and I'm sure you guys do. Let's go ahead and roll it.
You guys are gonna be so hyped for Overwatch League Season 2 though. Oh my god, dude. I am so hyped for it. Just cause like the amount of teams that I hear are being added. Oh my god. So much potential, so much cool. Overwatch League Season 2 is gonna be like 10 times better than Season 1. Season 1 was good, but Season 2 is gonna be fucking amazing. Man, isn't free agency for expansion teams so soon? It's next weekend. It's during DreamHack. So, should be pretty cool.
Pretty cool is damn right, guys. And also, I didn't know this though, apparently Shane thinks or knows that they are going to be announcing some of the teams officially at DreamHack, which is cool, but I would also expect them to announce these teams at the United States World Cup qualifier, which is coming up on September 7th. And also September 9th, which is the last day of that qualifier, is the day that free agency is open for all of these expansion teams. So by September 9th, all the expansion teams should be fully announced by Blizzard. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this article by Jacob Wolf, the ESPN writer who leaked Washington, D.C. and a new Chinese spot. He said this: Activision Blizzard has sold 2 additional expansion slots for the second season of the Overwatch League in Washington, D.C. and Hangzhou, China, league sources told ESPN. The the league will expand to a total of 20 teams instead of the previous goal of 18, as stated by Activision Blizzard eSports League CEO Pete Velastia and Overwatch League Commissioner Nate Nancer in multiple interviews with various news outlets. The sale of DC and Hangzhou will bring the total number to 18, after the league sold slots to Atlanta and Toronto in North America, Paris in Europe, and Guangzhou in China. The league anticipates to sell 2 more slots before it closes its expansion process. The Washington, D.C. slot will be funded by a new group led by Mark Ean, his Capital Investment Corp, and other affiliated venture capital groups and investors, sources said. Ean is the owner of World Team Tennis Team, the Washington Castles, and is a successful investor in real estate and technology. He is also a minority owner of Axiomatic, the esports-focused parent company of Team Liquid. Disney, the parent company of ESPN, is also an investor in Axiomatic. The second Chinese team sold in expansion and the third in the league overall, Hangzhou, will be funded by Chinese video sharing website Bilibili, sources said. As of Tuesday, Bilibili stock was sold at $12.50 per share on the Nasdaq stock market, with a total market cap of $3.58 billion. Insane. Buy-in prices for these teams vary, with some sources previously telling ESPN the price would range from $35 million to $60 million. Toronto, which was sold to the Kimmel family, Splice, and Overactive Media, closed at $35 million in August. The Overwatch League's rapid expansion came after the league originally sought 6 additional teams for the second season, but received last-minute interest from a number of group buyers. Blizzard and Capital Investment Corp did not respond to requests for comment. So there it is, boys. Washington, D.C. is pretty much official. Jacob Wolf is leaking and saying that his sources said Washington, D.C. is going to be a city. I don't think anybody doubts it now, which is awesome. I'm super excited about it. But there is another team being added, which we have not talked about it on my channel. It's another Chinese team. That puts us at a total of 3 Chinese teams now. And guess what, guys? Benchmob reported that there was going to be a total of 4 Chinese teams going into the next season. Well, we're at 3 now. I see no reason not to believe him that the 4th is going to be coming, and I think that is going to be one of the last 2 spots. And by the way, Benchmob seems to be the new Slasher around here now, because he did leak it. The 4th one's probably coming, and Slasher has not leaked pretty much anything this offseason yet. Literally, guys, his last leak was the Fisher situation, which happened in freaking July. We're in September, guys, so I don't know what Slasher's doing. I think he got an offer from Blizzard or from an Overwatch League team, but he's no longer our leak boy. He's no more the juice man. We're gonna have to find someone else. We did have Halo for a second there, but he got some things wrong, so we're going to slow down on him, see if he can get some more correct. But right now, we got our eyes set on Benchmob. He's the man so far. He said this week was going to be absolute chaos. Well, it's been absolute chaos, and he did confirm that these Chinese teams were coming in. So I don't know what to say. The man looks good so far. And now looking at the overall Overwatch League expansion teams that we know of so far, we have 6 confirmed. That puts us at Atlanta, Toronto, Paris, Guangzhou, Hangzhou, and Washington, D.C., which are all 6 confirmed now, and the only 2 left are going to be another Chinese team. I'm not sure what city. If I had to guess, maybe Beijing. And then the very last one, guys, which I believe is going to be Busan. If not, it has to be somewhere in Europe. I doubt it's Melbourne, which Halo of Thoughts has been leaking and saying it is going to happen, but I think it's more for Season 3. Statistically, it has to be a European city or maybe Busan. Busan would be understandable because obviously there's so many Koreans in the league, and I would be okay with them getting a second city. But outside of that, it has to be in Europe, guys. Has to be Berlin, Stockholm, Madrid, wherever the hell it is. It's gotta be in Europe because we currently only have 2, but somehow have 11 in the United States. Like, what? Too many. And I'm American and I'm saying that too, guys, so it definitely means something. So we're just going to have to see what happens, guys. I think it will all be announced and confirmed on either September 7th or September 9th. It just has to be with those expansion dates and the Overwatch World Cup United States qualifier coming up. It's the perfect spot to announce it all. So I'm waiting. I'm excited. And now let's go ahead and move on to the second topic of the video, guys, which is the Florida Mayhem. And it's insane, boys. It's insane. So as I said earlier in the video, the Florida Mayhem are looking to get rid of pretty much their entire Western roster. And currently on their roster, they have 9 players. Zappies, Logic, Manitin, Saya Player, Awesome Guy, Swoosh, Zupe, Tavik, and Zebosai. Out of these 9 players, Zappies, Logix, Manitin, Swoosh, Zupe, and Zebosai are all apparently going to be kicked from the team and released, leaving only Saya Player, Awesome Guy, and Tavik. And then I've also seen some rumors on Twitter that Awesome Guy is going to be released as well, or might be up for trade, but I don't think anybody would really want Awesome Guy. He didn't prove himself. He didn't look that good. And then that leaves Tavik, the only Western player left, and the only reason I think they're keeping him is for potential trade. And to be honest, besides maybe Manitin and Logix, out of all those guys being released, none of them have any trade value. Zupe, Swoosh, Zebosai, Zappies, no trade value at all. Maybe Logix and Manitin did, but I have a feeling their contracts are ending very soon, and that other teams just didn't want to pay buyouts for them. Logix, huge target for the Houston Outlaws. Please, guys, I know I said Dante yesterday, but hey, you have a huge opening now with Logix. Pick him up. You need him on your team. As for Manitin, I feel like he'll find a home if he is released. The guy was great. He was the only consistently good player on this roster. Logix and Saya Player were good, but they didn't play the entire season like Manitin. So you can't say they were consistently there the whole time when the team was just in complete shambles. So Manitin will be fine in my opinion. I think one of the expansion teams will pick him up. If not, maybe even he could go to the Dallas Field if he lasts all the way till, regular Overwatch League teams from Season 1 can pick up players. So with all these players being released from the Florida Mayhem, that means they have so many slots opening up, and they want to pick up a full roster from Korean contenders, guys. This is what I'm hearing, and it seems like a lot of people are backing this up on Twitter as well. Halo of Thoughts tweeted it out, as well as just a lot of people rumoring it, and it's very expected, especially with that big announcement apparently coming from the Florida Mayhem. They said they have a huge acquisition. Well, we're waiting, guys, and I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to be. So if you're excited about it and you can't wait and you want to know when it happens instantly, you have to subscribe to my channel. As soon as Florida Mayhem cuts their entire roster and picks somebody else up, I will make a video on it instantly. You'll know within the hour. Turn notifications on and subscribe, guys. That's the only way. And now, that's going to be the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy your night. Actually, before we end this, guys, I forgot. So earlier today, just this idea came to me, and I thought, why don't I get some of the actual Overwatch League pros like Dante, like Baby Bay together and do like a little podcast video thing where we talk about all off-season trades, all the players being dropped, also some things from Overwatch League Season 1. It's going to be like a whole entire show where I just talk to Baby Bay and Dante for about 20-30 minutes. It'll be all inside information, what they think, things from a player's perspective in the Overwatch League. That will be the first episode. It's already planned. We're going to do it. I don't know when the video will be released, but it's definitely in the works and you guys can expect that. So if you're excited for something like that, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to get it in your notification box. It's gonna be lit, and now that's gonna be the video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you later tonight or tomorrow, who knows. It's a triple upload every day now. It really is. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.